check in with your person or whatever you need to hear right now. So let's see, for those who clicked on this video, what is the main message? How do they feel about you? We've got the Eight of Pentacles reverse coming through. This is someone that has been acting very careless, all right? Like not really putting in the work when it comes to fixing anything within this relationship, or keeping their promises. They're really avoiding taking some necessary steps to make things work. Okay, like not putting the effort is the best way that I can actually describe this energy. Okay, for some of you, you may even feel like this person is sometimes being a little bit uninspired when it comes to you. You know, that feeling of apathy when um, when you're just being very motivated, or like you really want to see them and they're just like, I'm not really sure. You know, like that type of energy has been going on for quite some time now. But also with the Four of Swords, this person is resting. They are taking a step back. They're not really, you know, they're not taking any type of action. They feel quite drained. They may be overworking themselves and not really prioritizing this right now. How do they view you? Okay. Ten of Pentacles reversed with the World reversed. It feels like maybe there was some sort of commitment on the table, but, you know, they view you as someone that wasn't feeling quite completed within this dynamic. Okay, this is quite heavy energy. It's like maybe you had like a very heavy family cycle, or another very heavy commitment relationship that didn't go well, or it was quite traumatic. All right, they look at you as someone that hasn't fully achieved what you were supposed to achieve when it comes to a long-term commitment, whether that is with them or with someone else. Could have been like you may have been talking about your ex in a way where you felt like, you know, you should have gotten more out of it, right? And they look at you as someone that, I don't know, maybe someone that has been emotionally as well as financially, how do I say that the best way? Exploited is what I'm getting. Like, I don't know what you've gone through, but they may feel like you haven't healed from something from your past. That's the best way that I can explain this energy right now. Like, you still need to recover, and they don't want to get in between, or they don't want to be, for some of you, I'm even getting, like, you may not like this, but like I'm even getting that they are fearing that you would be very, like, acting very unjust towards them. That, I don't know how to explain it, like, good Lord. You know, when someone goes through something that's quite heavy and quite um, traumatic, and then they feel like you will project those traumas onto them, so they're a little bit fearful that you would not see them for who they are, but like have some sort of bias due to your past relationships. That's the best way I can explain this energy. Whether that is the case, yes or no, it doesn't matter. But this just tells me that you both, or you in particular, have been through so much that you are radiating the toughness and the heaviness that you've gone through in the past couple of years, and you haven't truly accomplished like a full healing process for yourself. Now, whether that is the case or not, I don't know, but they may look at you as in like, oh, that past situation of yours, that could be a problem. So that could be actually something that you feel like it's an injustice to yourself, right? Like your past shouldn't be taking accounted here. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You feel actually that you've already gone through that process. You've put an ending to that, and you've already moved on. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I see you really, you know, letting the past be the past, letting the bygones be bygones. What's your current energy? Exactly. Look at that. We got the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Now the Ten of Wands is in the reverse, so that kind of like tells me that even though you do have some stress sometimes, it's something that you keep to yourself. It's something that you're trying to release. You know that you may sometimes get into um, either situations or scenarios where you are overthinking, and this could be a cause from your past or from a trauma from your past, but you also know how to not allow that stress to push forward. All right, you are someone that is very emotionally in tune with yourself, as well as, you know, putting a lot of focus in your healing. But with the Ace of Pentacles, not but by the way, but the Ace of Pentacles, I said but again, it is talking about you being open for new energies. You're not radiating this stressful moments from your past. However, what I feel, which is super heavy energy, is that they look at you as if you are the problem because of what you've gone through. You know, and it's a heavy process. And I think that you already have balanced things out anyway, because the justice is here saying that you've already paid your karmic debt. You're taking accountability on things that you should take accountability on. However, there are people, or this person is looking at you as in like there is more that they don't trust about it. Like it's a bit harsh energy. Let's see what their true feelings are towards you here. Yeah, Three of Swords. I'm telling you. Why? Well, I can see why. Again, you don't have to agree with this, but what I see from this energy is that you know you've been through something major, traumatic, or something where you felt like, man, I didn't accomplish that relationship in the right way. Like either you've been betrayed or there has been something that's been going on in your life. This person knows about it. Okay, this person knows about it. You know that you've already paid your dues. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like you know you already paid your dues and you've already outgrown that situation. However, this person still looks at you as if you can become a problem. Why? Because they know what you've gone through and they feel and know that this is something very hard, very, very heavy. And they're like, it's impossible for my viewer to be functioning in a great state like that. I'm sure that if you get into a relationship, they're going to get like a different person. They may even be fearful that you're wearing a mask. Look at that, the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. I'm telling you, oof, this is some heavy duty. The very heavy duty. They're in conflict within themselves. And it's like, you both have a very unfinished business here. But I don't like this energy in their feelings. Like this is quite heavy energy. Yeah. If there has been some sort of disagreement, or well, the Five of Swords is not even a disagreement. This is like a hard knock life of a battle. Okay, like there is a hard knock battle here that between the both of you that's just causing more and more separation, more and more pain, um, and a lot of disagreements here within the family as well. The Death card is here, so this is absolutely urging, like very very urging them to release this pain. You know, let go of this ego. It's like they're torn here between taking action and being open emotionally and vulnerable. This is what they are being guided towards. However, with the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords, they keep on avoiding this. They keep on avoiding taking care of the root of the issue. The Three of Swords is that root of the issue. And then we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Like, time is ticking here for this person. It's like, even like, this is why the ego is at play here. Now hear me out. If they know all of this about you, they know that you've been hurt in your past, and despite that knowing, they still come to you with that Five of Swords, which is like extra pain. That's like salt on the pain of an open wound of the heart. You know, that's like testing someone's limit, like testing someone's pain limit. That's why, like, I'm really feeling very heavy of this energy, but this is testing someone's pain limit. How far do I go? How far can I get? I mean, like, guys, seriously, this needs to stop. What is your advice? Eight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. Keep on moving forward. Absolutely, do not look back. Like, let this person come and fix whatever they need to fix. But if someone is putting salt on your open wound, then that's just like nasty shit. Like, I'm so sorry, but that's really nasty. This is really talking about like needing to get out of your headspace and moving forward towards like a more practical and solid foundation here. And the more that you work on your own solid foundation, the better it will get. And now we have the 43. I'm using the Book of the Egyptian Death Oracle. And the Utterance is all about communication. So you are going to be receiving some sort of written communication. What is this talking about? And the sin. Oh my good Lord. The sin and the utera. That's crazy energy. Then we got like a backup. 42 and 43. Hold on. Yeah, this card stands for communication, including your self-talk. This card comes to remind you that all words have power. You can harm or you can heal simply by the things you say. Words are charms of communication. Remember, I just said that someone was talking badly about you and that you need to protect yourself. That's what it is. And the sin is also all about, sin, obviously. Someone is talking badly about you, and this is affecting this is affecting a lot of things in your life. This is especially true of your self-talk and how you communicate with yourself. Keep your internal dialogue as positive as possible. Likewise, think before you speak to others. Make a considerate response rather than a swift retort. Weigh up your words before you speak them and consider the impact they will have and what the consequences of the impact might be. Choose your words wisely. And this is about mistakes, obviously, and morality. When the sin card appears in a reading, you are being asked to check in with your own moral compass. Has your behavior been good or moral standard? Or have you indulged yourself in ways you know you to be wrong? Have you maintained an attitude of gratitude, or have you found yourself feeling envious of what others have or the lifestyle they have? The sin card also comes to caution you to be mindful of your conduct. Bear in mind that mistakes or missteps, however innocent, can be costly. Think before you act. Reassess your friendships and ask if they are good or bad influence on you. Try to avoid anything that is bad influence or which tempts you to do things against your better judgment. Heed the gentle message of this card. Demonstrate gratitude and avoid becoming a sinner. Someone is making you a sinner. They're communicating this. I told you about this. Protect your energy field. Absolutely protect your energy field. That's what I have for you, and I catch you guys in the next one. Thank you and take care.